Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining our webinar on RedChat. My name is Michael Serrano, Associate Director here at RedChip, and RedChat is an advanced AI chatbot designed to empower investors with instant, in-depth insights into over 2,000 small cap and micro cap stocks. This cutting-edge tool, currently available free of charge, leverages best-in-class artificial intelligence to provide content-rich answers drawn directly from SEC filings, press releases, and other critical company disclosures. Built with the investor in mind, RedChat delivers tailored responses to your questions, saving you hours of research time. Instead of sifting through lengthy SEC filings or searching for press releases, investors can ask RedChat direct questions such as, what are the key financial metrics from company X in the most recent earnings report? Or has company Y announced any partnerships in the past year? RedChat analyzes and summarizes relevant information in seconds, empowering users to make more informed decisions faster. RedChat is a game changer for small caps, and while our technology stack includes GPT and other large language models, RedChat is not merely a ChatGPT wrapper. We've developed it with a sophisticated multi-stage processing pipeline, specifically optimized for small cap company analysis, and our core architecture is built from scratch. Using an ecosystem that has widespread adoption in other AI environments, we built this technology in-house from our studios here in the US, directly sourcing SEC filings through a proprietary retrieval system for market data and curated financial news. Now, RedChip will be filing several patents on this platform. We are currently, and soon, you'll have a portal for mid-cap and blue-chip stocks using our proprietary technology. But today we're going to be focusing on small caps. So I'm going to jump right into it. We're going to go to redchip.com and take a look at our portal, just redchip.com. And here you'll find, our small cap universe. It's over 2,000 small cap stocks, market caps 2 billion and under. And RedChat will be here at the top. You can select this icon, but I'm going to just kind of break us down into the full portal. Here you'll find a search bar, which you can type any ticker and click search, and it'll bring up a landing page for it. But also, you could filter by sector. So we have basic materials, consumer discretionary, consumer staples, energy, finance, healthcare, 12 key sectors to start with. And from that, you can. I'm going to select. Let's select healthcare, and I'll just show you some of these tools rather than speaking about it. So now it's all companies that are in the small cap space that are healthcare focused. But beyond that, we can select quarter over quarter revenue, year over year revenue change, average volume, insider transactions, if you see a lot happening there, the IPO year, um, and the leaders and laggards. So we can click this to see, the today's current leaders, today's current laggards. But I'm going to go ahead and just, we're going to search from scratch here. I'm going to select healthcare. And let's pick companies that in the clinical trial phase, maybe they're in trial phase 2. I mean, we have every option from approved, failed, all the way to everything in between here. But we're just going to pick healthcare companies that are in phase 2 clinical trial. And I'm going to pick the first one here, 4D Molecular Therapeutics. Trades on the NASDAQ, FDMT. And here on the landing page, you'll find everything that you're probably used to, the synopsis, the market data, current price. You can listen to this section as well if you click these headphones where you see my pointer. And just to scroll down, you'll find some useful information like the IPO year and an analyst insights. I'm actually going to log in so you can see what that looks like. Um, so that was my login. I'll show you how to register an account at the end here. But I want to show you the value of having a RedChip account. So here's the 10 analysts that are covering the stock, the range of prices and average, and you can see that most of them are on a buy rating. Inside ownership transactions, you can find that here in our portal, along with the SEC filings and the latest news from the company. Now, all of this is sourced from our various sources that we have at the SEC, financial news networks. But I want to show you that RedChat can basically get an amalgamation of this data in one place, simple for you. So when you click this little icon in the bottom right corner, you'll see red here. It'll bring up a pop-up window. This window, you'll see the ticker at the top right, FDMT. That's the company we're looking at, 4D Molecular, trades on the NASDAQ. But you can choose any company from the portal here while you're in this chat box. And she just says, hello, I'm RedChat, your personal AI assistant. So let's get started. I'm going to ask just a one-word question, cash. And what RedChat is going to do is it's going to use its intelligence to try to guess what I'm asking with one word. And I imagine we're going to get a response relevant to the cash position of the company. Sure enough, there it is. Based off the latest 10Q filing, here's the cash position. Here's actually 2 quarters of filings. And it includes marketable securities that they have on hand and a cash flow summary of net cash, along with a brief synopsis, probably an explanation that it's found from the company's disclosures. So I'm actually going to make this screen bigger so you can see more. You'll see at the top right corner of the red chat, there's this box here. Click that. It will expand the view. And since it mentioned a little bit about the cash, let's ask what is the burn rate, the burn rate for cash. While she's thinking, I want to highlight these links at the bottom are actually the sources that RedChat has amalgamated all this data into one place for you in a simple way. And you could click these and dig through hundreds of pages, but it's all simple in one place here for you. It's just to provide you the sources where this data is found. So based off the latest filings, this is the quarterly burn rate calculated here, operating expenses broken down, and some context even to the burn rate. Red has found that these are the reasons: the ongoing clinical trials, the research and development, along with the personnel and infrastructure that they've been expanding. So at the current quarterly burn rate of 29 million, they've got a long runway. It looks like almost 5 years. So let's think of another question that we could ask. Let's say, tell me about the management team. And while she's thinking, I want to highlight there's also a speaker box here, so you can ask any questions and have it spoken back to you. There's also a copy button in the bottom right corner of each chat box. This little square box here, you can click that, and it'll put it on your clipboard so you can text it to your team, anybody you know. You can email it depending on the device that you're using. You'll be able to do that. So here's some background on the management team. We have David Kern and Unique. Even goes further into explaining, what's found in the filings on that management team. So let's ask, what is the compensation structure? And again, all of these filings currently listed at the bottom and how RedChat has built out its answer for you. And there you go. Total stock-based compensation structure. It even further breaks it down by providing you, the R&D expense, the general and administrative expenses, the stock options. We could even see the risk-free rates and the volatility to it. Very detailed answer from RedChat here. I'm going to ask, what is the essential value proposition? Why should investors buy 4D Molecular Therapeutics? And while she's thinking, I want to point out this button here at the top right corner for you, because what you can do is click this, copy it to your clipboard, and share the whole entire chat history that you have with Red, with anyone on your team, anyone that you know that's exploring this company. And go ahead and open that up for you now, so you can see this is your full log to check. You can see the first question was cash, and you can scroll down here and see all of our questions. And as you ask more questions, it's going to update that chat history in real time for you. Bookmark it, email it, anything you like. Okay, great. So we see, a full pipeline of the clinical trials that they're working on, the markets that they're addressing, the technology behind it, and again, some more financial context on their platform. So one last question that you might want to ask for a company like this is what is the clinical um, phase 3? How many in phase 3 trials, right? How many of their candidates are in phase 3? And we already filtered this as a company that has phase 2 trials, but do they have anything else in their pipeline that we might be interested in? And sure enough, there it is. They do. They have 2 phase 3 trials planned for this candidate, and a breakdown of what that is focused on treating and the statistics that they're looking for with that trial. So yeah, this kind of concludes everything that you might need to know on how to use RedChat. Now, I just want to show you how to create an account on redchip.com so you can have uncapped access to RedChat. Currently, anybody can hop in and you'll be limited at 10 questions. But if you create an account with us, you'll have access to that and more, including analyst insights, the current ratings, the targets, things like that. And yeah, I'm just going to log out here. If you click register, it's a very simple form, just 5 boxes, your name, your email, and then once you have that account, you'll be able to use RedChat for any of our 2,000 small cap stocks. So we're going to go ahead and open up for questions and answers. I'd like to show you how you can also give our development team some feedback. If you go to the contact page here, specific to RedChat, there is a RedChat feedback box. You can click that, and that will take you to our feedback form. Our dev team is going to be further developing. This is an evolving system. So you have early exclusive access as a registered user, but over the next few months, we're going to be working on new features every day. And we hope you enjoyed this hands-on look into the first and best AI assistant for small cap stocks. Over 2,000 currently at your fingertips. I'll go ahead and head to questions. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, everyone. We are now going to open up the floor to questions. You can use the Q&A tool at the bottom of the Zoom window, and we'll get to those. And we do have a few questions already. Question 1, can you integrate this tool into corporate sites for public companies? Yes, we can, and we'd love to hear from you. You can call us at 1-800-REDCHIP or email us at it@redchip.com, and we'd be happy to schedule a time to discuss that with you. Second question, can you share some of the features you are planning to add? Absolutely. So we are planning to add more companies, and we will be adding more filters. We would love to hear from the audience on additional features that you would like to see on this portal. You can, again, call us at 1-800-REDCHIP, or you can email us at it@redchip.com, and we would love to hear your suggestions on features that we can add. Question number 3, are OTC companies in your database? At this time, no. It is something we will be looking to add down the road as we continue to roll out more features for RedChat. But at this time, we are not covering OTC stocks. We are on the NASDAQ and the New York Stock Exchange.
Great. Any additional questions? Just a reminder, the Q&A box is there at the bottom of your screen. You can click that, write any questions for our team. As Robert mentioned, there is a RedChip feedback form, which you can find here at this link for RedChat feedback. It looks a bit like this. So yeah, any suggestions you have, bugs you may find, or additional features that you'd like to see, we'll take it under advisement. Any other questions from the audience?
We are getting another question here. Can RedChip send a report on a daily basis at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time? We're not really sure what you mean by a report, but we'd love to know what it is you're looking for, whether it's the leaders or laggards or certain information on companies that you're tracking. So please reach out to us. And okay, exactly. Yeah. So we can look to add features like that. This is all great suggestions, and we would love to hear more from the audience. So you can use that feedback form, and also always call us at 1-800-REDCHIP or email us at it@redchip.com as well. Thank you.
Yeah, I see. He said thank you for that. While we're waiting for any additional questions, I just want to highlight some of our upcoming webinars, which you are all welcome to join. Upcoming on Tuesday, February 18th at 4:15 Eastern, we have Jay Chandon at Gorilla Technology Group, trades on the Nasdaq with the ticker GRRR. Also, Fathom Holdings on February 20th, ticker FTHM on the Nasdaq. You can click that registration link under the events tab on redchip.com. The following week, Alliance Entertainment, February 24th. That's a Monday at 4:15 AENT on the Nasdaq. Can-Fight Biopharma is coming up on Tuesday, the 25th at 4:15 CANF on the New York Stock Exchange American. And Green Power Motor Company on February 26th, symbol GP on the NASDAQ, also OS Therapies on the 27th. So all of these can be found at the RedChip portal under the events tab. You can register here by clicking any of these links. And it looks like we may have another question that's come through.
Additional question here. Can we use prompts like what AI stocks have performed the best since the DeepSeek news and get a list? This is another great suggestion. At this time, our chat feature works company by company. So we can only ask questions for that particular company at that given time. But it's certainly something that's been suggested, and we're looking into expanding that into more open market style questions. And we definitely appreciate these suggestions. We like to hear all the audience's ideas. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that. We do have our IT team on the call. The developers for RedChat are here, and I believe they would speak to the importance of keeping those stocks separate. Common in
Yeah.
AI is the hallucination effect, and the way RedChat is built is to help prevent that, so that you're not getting misleading data. You're getting the most accurate data. Any last questions? All right. Well, thank you all for joining us here today. RedChat is a very exciting launch for us, and you're going to be hearing more about it as the weeks come. As always, feel free to give our team feedback at the link that you see on the screen or at redchip.com by calling 1-800-REDCHIP. We thank you all for your interest in our small cap universe, and we're excited for 2025 and what has yet to come for RedChat. Thanks again for joining.